Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been missing for a little bit of time, you guys, and let me tell you, I have been knocked down with the flu. So before we get into all of that, I just want to say I've missed you guys so much. So thank you for hanging in there. We definitely have some new people to our family, so I really appreciate that. That was a nice thing to come back to and really see that I honestly thought I was going to lose subscribers, but you guys pulled through and more of you kept coming on in. And then also thank you to everyone that was really sending me well wishes and messages. Those of you texting me, checking up on me, I really appreciate it. Today's the first day, you guys, that I'm actually have a decent appetite. So I made homemade chili and homemade corn muffins. In the corn muffins, I did add a little bit of jalapenos and cheddar cheese on top. And then I have cheese to add on to the chili. Of course, I've got sour cream, and I didn't feel like making homemade guac, so I just bought this from the grocery store. And to drink, I've definitely been staying hydrated with water. Hold on, you guys, that's really annoying, and I knew that that was gonna go off. Alright, you guys, I'm back. Before we get started, I am gonna take my medicine. I'll talk to you about my flu journey, but this is just a, oh my gosh, I don't even remember what it's called. Something flu? Not Theraflu, Tamiflu. And then I have a 800 milligram of ibuprofen for like the sweats and body ache. A seed got stuck in my straw. Okay, while the chili's still hot, I'm gonna put some cheddar cheese on top. I'm so hungry, you guys. It has been a minute since I've had like an appetite. I'm still not 100%, but we'll get there, right? Okay, so while this is kind of cooling down a little bit, first of all, the flu sucks, you guys. So I'm trying to think, I've been gone a few days. Okay, so I'll start kind of telling you a little story on this flu. The chili looks so good. I just want to take a little bite and see if it's... I cooked this for like 3 hours today. Oh my gosh, I look like a sickly little kid. I'm gonna mix this in here. Oh, it's really good, you guys. The heat feels really good, like swallowing that. I have a little bit of color back to my face, but I still look pretty bad. So no judgment. I really wasn't even gonna post today, but I did feel up to it. So I'm like, I'm bored. I want to do a video. Okay. So let's backtrack to earlier this week. Tuesday, I went to work and I was fine. I didn't have any symptoms. Tuesday night I started feeling a little icky. Like my throat just started to hurt a little bit, but you know, I'm a pretty healthy person, so nothing like that ever really gets to me. I normally kick it pretty soon. I have some Fritos too. Well, More cheese. On Wednesday morning, I woke up and I didn't feel good at all. I could barely talk. My voice was like literally in and out. But I had to be at work at 6 a.m. because I went to go help another location for what I do for work. So I was there and we were doing inventory and like my throat like was on fire. It hurt so bad. So I was stuck in halls literally like all day. And I didn't think anything of it because I've never had the flu before, you guys. Like, I've gotten little sniffles here and there. Maybe I probably had a cold before, but I've never had the flu. Well, my body was really sore. It started to be really achy. Like, you know when you work out and you just start feeling like really, really tense and pain in different joints like hurt. Like my body just hurt and I started to get a headache. So luckily because I went in so early that day, I got off really early. So I think my day was done by like 1 o'clock. I went home and went straight to bed, you guys. Like I was exhausted. I couldn't even move. And I remember when I got home, I was texting some of you guys. I think Booty Boo, I was texting her and she was like, oh, if you're feeling sick, go to the doctor, take this, you know. We were talking about Vicks Vapor Rub and all that good stuff. So, you know, I did that stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't need to go to the doctor because I never get that sick, right? Well, on Thursday morning, you guys, that's when the death set in. I want to try one of these corn muffins. I've never had it with jalapenos in there before. I think they call it Mexican style or Santa Fe style if you put jalapenos and like corn and all that stuff. Ugh. Let's see what it tastes like. It's good. So on Thursday morning, I was literally woke up in a boiling ball of water because I was sweating so bad in my bed, but I was also so cold. And this was at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I was like, something is wrong. So I immediately got on Amazon Prime. I ordered Theraflu. I ordered like all this stuff, tissues, you know, just to kill the bug because I was off that day. I was like, okay, it'll be nice to have those things, and I did the 2-hour delivery. But I wasn't planning to be there till like, I don't know, noon or something like that. So I'm literally like laying in bed, and then I just couldn't, like I started feeling a little delirious. So I checked my temperature and I had a 104 temperature. At that point, so I started getting really like nervous because I've never really had like a temperature like that before, you know. Put some Fritos there. So I was like, oh, maybe I need to go to the doctor, and I started getting in my head And mind you, I don't really keep up with the flu or anything, or that this thing was even going around. So it took everything in my body to like walk out of my house. Like it took me forever to find something to put on. Like because I was hot, but I was cold. So I went to like the urgent care. I took my temperature, and they were like, we're going to test you for the flu and we're going to test you for strep. I was there about an hour, and they said that I tested positive for Influenza Type B. I'm like, oh great, well how long does this last? Mind you, it sucks being single and alone when you have something like this happen, because then you have to drive yourself. You have to like go do everything on your own. You have to think. You still have to be lucid, even though I just wanted to pass out in my car. It was a mess. So I was there, and then obviously afterwards I had to go pick up a prescription. So at the place they were like, well, we can give you, your temperature is really high and you look like you're in a lot of pain. Do you want us to give you a shot? I'm like, yeah, just give me whatever so that this doesn't stay like this. Like, I need this to go away. I don't know what the shot was. I should have asked. But I'm sure it was just like some sort of a pain relief. I think it's what the doctor said. It helped a little bit with the aches and pains. And then I had to go pick up my prescription, which they gave me a prescription for Tamiflu and a prescription for ibuprofen 800 mgs for like fever reduction and all that good stuff. And I was still feverish. Like I was constantly sweating gallons, but I was also very cold all the time. So I get to CVS Walgreens, and my internet provider, my insurance, Walgreens said that they don't take it anymore. So like he's like, well, do you want to go somewhere else? Mind you, I'm like half dripped on the floor at this point. I'm like, I don't care. Like, how much does it cost? I'll just pay for it out of pocket, because like I'm not gonna be driving all around town trying to find a better deal. Like, I have the flu, give me a break. So I was a little annoyed by that. So I paid out of pocket. It was like $120 for both of them. Which, the guy was making it seem like it was gonna be like $400. So when he said 120, I looked at him like, just put it on my card. Granted, $120 is a lot to spend on medicine, but I was so irritated. So then I go home, I take the medicine, and I'm out. I'm literally out like a light. I basically slept until today. I've been out of commission, you guys. I finally broke my fever yesterday. That was the last huge like sweat fest that I had. So today I got up. What did I do? I do have to go back to work tomorrow, but I'm not contagious anymore. Well, I am gonna go back because there's things to do, and I don't feel bad anymore. I just, I need this throat thing to clear up. But anyways, just a lot of rest. I was like so tired of sleeping, you guys, but I literally could not move. But I did get up today because I knew that after this sickness, I needed to wash all my bedding. I needed to go wash like my robe, things that I was touching. I got up and like bleached everything in my house. But that's why I've been MIA, you guys. This chili is so good. I love it with the Fritos. The corn muffins are muffins? The corn muffins are good, but I can live without them. I actually like them better without the jalapenos, but I thought I would try something different today. But thank you so much, you guys, again, for your warm wishes. Thank you for being patient for another video. This isn't the best first video to put back up, but I did want to come in and just check with you guys. Also, make sure that you, wash your hands, disinfect, do all that stuff, because this flu is going around very heavy right now. People are getting knocked on their butt. And I'm definitely that person who's like, oh, I never get sick. Well, I got sick. The doctor said I should be back up to running normal. Back up to normal. I can't even think about it straight. Back up running normal by like 7 or 8 days. So we'll say by Thursday next week everything should be like 100%. Can you imagine if I would have waited and thought that I could ride it out? I probably would have been dead in my bed. But I've been drinking a lot of water. Oh, and when I did that delivery Pedialyte, I was trying to have some of those. Because I would have to get up to take my medicine. The Tamiflu, you take it once in the morning, once at night. And then the ibuprofen, you take it 3 times a day. If you guys ever get sick, these are the best tissues ever. They are like infused with Vicks Vapor Rub, which I've been blowing my nose like 300 times a day. They literally are the best tissue. Alright, you guys, I'm kind of full, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day so I can start preparing for bed. Thank you for sticking around while I was gone this past week. Also, I've got a lot of collabs coming up soon, so be prepared for those as we rally up the rest of January. Carrie, I've got one happening. Munchie Mama. I forget the guy's name, but there's a guy. I'll have to go look at my messages. And there's a couple of other people who reached out. So thank you for bearing with me while I was on the mend. But next week, we'll definitely start getting these videos cranked out for the rest of January. I'm gonna take another bite. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching this. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.